Ladies and gentlemen, as we stand at the threshold of a brand new year, we are presented with a gift, a blank canvas, an open book waiting to be written. 2025 is not just another year. It is a gateway to possibility, an invitation to transform. But let me ask you this. How many of us will wake up 1 year from now, exactly where we are today, wondering where the time went? The truth is, time is not something that slips through our fingers. It's something we shape with our choices. So today I invite you to stop thinking of this year as something to pass through. Instead, see it as the year you step into the greatest version of yourself. The arrival of 2025 is more than just the turning of a calendar page. It's a profound opportunity to redefine your life, your goals, and your future. Every new year brings with it a sense of possibility, a chance to start fresh. But 2025 is unique. It's not just a continuation of the years that came before. It's a pivotal moment where you can choose to break free from the patterns that have held you back and step into a more empowered version of yourself. Time is one of the most precious resources we have, yet so often it slips by unnoticed, lost in the routines and habits of everyday life. We find ourselves looking back, wondering where the days went, realizing that we've been living on autopilot, reacting instead of creating, surviving instead of thriving. But the truth is, every moment offers a choice. You don't have to let 2025 be another year of what ifs and if onlys. Instead, you can claim it as the year you take control of your destiny. Imagine 2025 as a blank canvas. It holds no judgment, no expectations, no limitations. It doesn't care about your past failures or your current fears. It only asks one thing of you. What will you create? The beauty of this opportunity lies in its neutrality. You are not bound by the mistakes of yesterday or the challenges of last year. With the right mindset, you can transform those experiences into lessons that propel you forward. This year offers the chance to reimagine your life, to challenge the stories you've told yourself about who you are and what you're capable of. Too often we carry the weight of limiting beliefs. I'm not good enough. It's too late for me. This is just the way things are. But 2025 gives you permission to let go of those stories and write a new one. It invites you to ask yourself, who do I want to become? What kind of life do I want to live? The answers to those questions can shape not just the next 12 months, but the entire trajectory of your life. What makes 2025 particularly special is that it represents a time when the world is evolving at an unprecedented pace. Opportunities for growth, learning, and reinvention are more accessible than ever before. Whether it's through technology, self-improvement tools, or the collective wisdom shared by others, you have countless resources at your fingertips to support your transformation. This year isn't just about setting goals or making resolutions. It's about making a commitment to yourself. It's about deciding that you are worthy of the life you dream of and taking deliberate steps to create it. The power of 2025 lies in its potential, but that potential can only be realized if you choose to act. Don't let this opportunity pass you by. Embrace it with courage, curiosity, and determination, and watch as your life transforms in ways you never thought possible. Reinvention is not about abandoning who you are. It's about becoming who you were always meant to be. It's a process of peeling back the layers of doubt, fear, and limitation that have accumulated over the years, and rediscovering the limitless potential within you. Too often, people mistake reinvention for starting over or becoming someone entirely new. In reality, it's a deeply personal journey of transformation grounded in authenticity and self-awareness. At its core, reinvention is about growth. It's about recognizing that change is not only inevitable, but also necessary. Life is dynamic, constantly shifting and evolving, and clinging to outdated versions of yourself only holds you back. Reinvention means embracing this fluidity and allowing yourself to adapt, improve, and thrive. It's not about erasing your past, but about learning from it, transforming your experiences, both good and bad, into stepping stones toward a more fulfilled and purposeful life. One of the most empowering aspects of reinvention is that it places the power squarely in your hands. It's a choice, a deliberate decision to move beyond the limits of your current circumstances. Many people live their lives defined by external factors, their upbringing, societal expectations, or the labels others have placed on them. Reinvention, however, is an act of reclaiming agency. It's saying, I am not my past. I am not what others say I am. I am what I choose to become. The process of reinvention begins with self-reflection. You must first understand who you are and where you stand before you can determine where you want to go. This requires honesty and vulnerability, as well as a willingness to confront the aspects of yourself that may no longer serve you. Are there habits, beliefs, or patterns holding you back? Are you living in alignment with your values and aspirations? These are the questions that lay the foundation for transformation. Once you've identified the areas where change is needed, the next step is to take action. Reinvention isn't a passive process. It requires effort and commitment. It might mean developing new skills, adopting healthier habits, or stepping out of your comfort zone to pursue opportunities that scare you. It often involves unlearning old ways of thinking and embracing a mindset of possibility. This can be challenging as growth is rarely comfortable. However, it's in those moments of discomfort that real transformation occurs. Reinvention is also a practice of patience and self-compassion. Change doesn't happen overnight, and the path to becoming your best self is rarely linear. There will be setbacks and moments of doubt, but these are part of the process. What matters is your ability to keep moving forward, trusting in your capacity to evolve. Ultimately, reinvention is an act of self-love. It's a declaration that you are worthy of the life you desire and capable of creating it. It's a commitment to your own growth and happiness, a promise to yourself that you will not settle for anything less than the extraordinary. The power of choice is one of the most profound gifts we possess as human beings. It is the ability to shape our lives, direct our paths, and create our realities. While we cannot control everything that happens to us, we can always control how we respond. This fundamental truth makes choice a transformative force, capable of turning challenges into opportunities and dreams into reality. Every day we are presented with countless decisions, big and small. These choices might seem inconsequential in the moment. A decision to wake up earlier, to spend time reading instead of scrolling through social media, or to take a deep breath instead of reacting in anger. Yet over time, these small decisions compound, creating a ripple effect that shapes the course of our lives. This is why the power of choice cannot be underestimated. It is the foundation upon which we build our futures. Many people feel trapped in their circumstances, believing they have no control over their lives. But this mindset often stems from a misunderstanding of choice. While we may not always have control over external events, we always have control over our thoughts, attitudes, and actions. This internal power is what ultimately determines our outcomes. For example, two people can face the same difficult situation, yet respond in entirely different ways. One succumbing to despair, the other using the challenge as a stepping stone for growth. The difference lies in choice. Choice is also closely linked to responsibility. When we understand that our lives are the result of the decisions we make, we reclaim our power. This can be both liberating and intimidating, as it means we are accountable for where we are and where we are going. However, it also means that no matter where we find ourselves, we have the ability to change course. We are not victims of fate or circumstance. We are creators of our destiny. The power of choice extends beyond the immediate moment. It is also about aligning our decisions with our long-term vision and values. Often the most transformative choices are not the easiest ones. It might mean saying no to short-term gratification to achieve a greater goal, or stepping out of our comfort zones to pursue something meaningful. These choices require courage and discipline, but they are the ones that lead to true growth and fulfillment. Another important aspect of choice is its ability to bring clarity and focus. When we consciously decide what we want and take steps toward it, we begin to filter out distractions and align our energy with our goals. This alignment not only makes us more effective, but also brings a sense of purpose and direction to our lives. Ultimately, the power of choice is a reminder that we are never truly stuck. Every moment presents an opportunity to choose again, to learn from the past, to shift our mindset, and to take a step toward the life we want. By embracing this power, we can transform even the most ordinary moments into stepping stones for extraordinary change. The science of change reveals that transformation is not just an abstract concept, but a measurable, tangible process rooted in the brain and body. Modern neuroscience, psychology, and biology offer profound insights into how we can rewire our minds and reshape our lives. Change is no longer a matter of chance. It is a skill we can learn and master, provided we understand the mechanisms at play. At the heart of change is the concept of neuroplasticity, the brain's remarkable ability to reorganize itself by forming new neural connections throughout life. This means that we are not hardwired to be a certain way forever. Our thoughts, behaviors, and experiences continuously shape our brain, creating pathways that reinforce specific patterns. When we repeatedly think, feel, or act in a certain way, these pathways become stronger, making those patterns more automatic. However, the same principle allows us to break free from old habits and create new ones. By consciously directing our focus and effort, we can weaken unproductive neural pathways and strengthen those aligned with the person we want to become. One of the most significant drivers of change is thought. Every thought we think generates a biochemical reaction in the brain, releasing chemicals that influence how we feel. Over time, repetitive thoughts create a feedback loop between the mind and body, solidifying patterns of thinking and feeling. For instance, if someone frequently thinks, "I'm not good enough," their brain wires itself to perpetuate that belief, triggering feelings of inadequacy and actions that reflect it. To change, we must first become aware of these patterns and then deliberately introduce new, empowering thoughts. This practice disrupts the old loops and lays the groundwork for new ones. Emotion plays a critical role in the science of change. When we experience strong emotions, whether positive or negative, they imprint memories more deeply into our brain. This is why emotionally charged experiences often shape our identity. By consciously cultivating emotions such as gratitude, joy, and hope, we can shift our internal state and create a foundation for lasting change. Emotional resonance amplifies the effect of new thoughts and behaviors, making them stick more effectively. Behavioral change is another essential component. The brain learns through repetition. When we consistently act in new ways, we reinforce the neural pathways associated with those behaviors. Small, consistent actions are particularly effective because they bypass the brain's resistance to significant changes. Over time, these small actions compound, leading to substantial transformation. Meditation and mindfulness also play a crucial role in the science of change. Studies show that these practices not only reduce stress, but also promote structural changes in the brain, such as increased gray matter density in regions associated with self-awareness, focus, and emotional regulation. These changes enhance our ability to make conscious choices, break old patterns, and sustain new ones. The science of change demonstrates that transformation is not a mystery. It is a process governed by clear principles. With the right tools, awareness, and persistence, we can harness these principles to rewrite our stories and create lives that reflect our highest potential. Reinvention is a powerful and deliberate process that allows you to break free from old patterns, redefine your identity, and align your life with your deepest aspirations. While the idea of starting anew may seem daunting, it becomes achievable when broken down into clear, actionable steps. Reinvention is not a one-time event, but a journey of transformation that unfolds through consistent effort and intention. The first step to reinvention is self-awareness. Before you can change, you must understand who you are and where you stand. This involves honest introspection to identify the thoughts, habits, and behaviors that are no longer serving you. Reflect on your values, goals, and the vision you have for your life. Ask yourself, what do I truly want? What is holding me back? This clarity is essential because reinvention begins with a clear understanding of what you want to move away from and what you want to move toward. Once you've gained clarity, the next step is to visualize your future self. Visualization is a powerful tool that engages both your mind and emotions, creating a mental blueprint for the life you want. Close your eyes and imagine yourself as the person you aspire to be. How do they think, act, and feel? What kind of life do they live? This vivid image serves as a guide, helping you make decisions and take actions aligned with your desired future. After visualization, it's time to break old habits and beliefs. Habits and beliefs are the foundation of your current identity, and changing them is essential for reinvention. Identify the routines and thought patterns that are keeping you stuck. For instance, do you procrastinate on your goals? Do you tell yourself, I'm not good enough? Challenge these patterns by replacing them with actions and affirmations that support your growth. Consistency is key here. Every time you choose a new habit or belief over an old one, you reinforce the neural pathways that support your transformation. But the fourth step is to take small, consistent actions. Change doesn't happen overnight, and trying to overhaul your life all at once can be overwhelming. Instead, focus on small, manageable steps that build momentum over time. For example, if you want to improve your health, start with a daily 10-minute walk rather than committing to an intense workout regimen. These small wins create a sense of progress and motivate you to keep going. Another essential step is to embrace discomfort and uncertainty. Reinvention often requires stepping out of your comfort zone and facing the unknown. This can feel uncomfortable, but it's a necessary part of growth. Remember, the person you want to become exists beyond your current boundaries. Each time you push past fear or discomfort, you expand your capabilities and move closer to your goals. Finally, practice patience and self-compassion. Reinvention is not a linear process. There will be setbacks and moments of doubt. Instead of being hard on yourself, recognize that growth takes time. Celebrate your progress, no matter how small, and remind yourself that each step brings you closer to the person you aspire to be. Through these steps, reinvention becomes a purposeful journey, a process of shedding what no longer serves you and stepping into your fullest potential. With commitment and persistence, you can transform your life and create a future that aligns with your dreams. Embracing the unknown is one of the most powerful steps you can take on the journey of reinvention and personal growth. It requires letting go of certainty, surrendering the need to control every outcome, and stepping into a space where possibilities abound. While this might sound daunting, it is in the unknown where true transformation occurs. The greatest opportunities for growth, discovery, and self-realization lie beyond the boundaries of what you already know and are comfortable with. As human beings, we are wired to seek stability and predictability. The brain's natural tendency is to keep us safe by clinging to familiar patterns and routines, even when they no longer serve us. This is why stepping into the unknown can feel so unsettling. It challenges the brain's desire for certainty. However, staying within the confines of what is familiar often leads to stagnation. Growth requires risk, experimentation, and the courage to venture into uncharted territory. The unknown is a space of infinite potential. It is a place where you are no longer confined by the limitations of your past or the expectations of others. In this space, you are free to explore new ideas, try new approaches, and redefine what is possible for your life. When you embrace the unknown, you open yourself to opportunities and experiences that you might never have imagined. It is here that creativity flourishes, solutions to problems emerge, and your capacity for resilience and adaptability is strengthened. To embrace the unknown, you must first cultivate a mindset of curiosity and openness. Instead of fearing uncertainty, view it as an adventure, a chance to learn, grow, and expand. Ask yourself, what can I discover in this moment? What might happen if I let go of my fears and take a leap of faith? By shifting your perspective, you can transform anxiety about the unknown into excitement about the possibilities it holds. Another key to navigating the unknown is to trust in yourself and the process. Change can feel overwhelming, especially when the path forward is unclear. But remember that you have faced uncertainty before and emerged stronger because of it. Trust that you have the inner resources, resilience, creativity, and strength to handle whatever comes your way. Trust also in the process of growth, understanding that every step into the unknown brings you closer to your highest potential. Stepping into the unknown often requires taking action despite fear. Fear is a natural response to uncertainty, but it doesn't have to dictate your choices. Acknowledge your fear, but don't let it hold you back. Each small step you take toward the unfamiliar strengthens your confidence and reinforces the belief that you are capable of navigating the unknown. Finally, let go of the need for perfection. Embracing the unknown is not about getting everything right. It's about learning, adapting, and growing along the way. Mistakes and setbacks are not failures. They are opportunities to gain insight and refine your approach. When you embrace the unknown, you free yourself from the limitations of the past and step into a world of possibility. It is in this space that you can truly reinvent yourself, uncover hidden strengths, and create a life that aligns with your highest aspirations. The power of small, consistent actions lies in their ability to create lasting change through steady progress. While grand gestures and sweeping transformations often capture our imagination, it is the seemingly insignificant actions we take every day that have the most profound impact on our lives. These small steps, when performed consistently, build momentum, shape habits, and ultimately lead to remarkable outcomes. One of the reasons small actions are so powerful is that they are achievable. Large goals can feel overwhelming, especially at the outset, leading to procrastination or fear of failure. In contrast, small actions are manageable and within reach. For example, committing to write a single paragraph each day is far less daunting than deciding to write a novel. Yet over time, those daily paragraphs accumulate into a complete manuscript. By focusing on small, attainable tasks, we lower the barrier to entry and make it easier to start and sustain progress. Consistency is the key that unlocks the full potential of these small actions. When repeated regularly, even the smallest efforts compound over time, much like interest on an investment. This principle, often referred to as the compound effect, demonstrates that incremental improvements, when sustained, lead to exponential growth. Consider someone who commits to walking 10 minutes a day. While this might not seem like much initially, over a year, those minutes add up to more than 60 hours of physical activity, enough to significantly improve health and fitness. Another advantage of small, consistent actions is their ability to create and reinforce habits. Habits are the building blocks of behavior. and they form through repetition. By starting small, we make it easier to integrate new behaviors into our daily routines. Once these actions become habitual, they require less effort and willpower to maintain, freeing up mental energy for other pursuits. For instance, drinking a glass of water every morning can lead to better hydration habits, which in turn can improve energy levels, focus, and overall well-being. Small actions also build confidence and self-efficacy. Each time we follow through on a commitment, no matter how small, we prove to ourselves that we are capable of taking action and achieving goals. This reinforces a positive cycle of motivation and effort. Over time, these small successes accumulate, fostering a sense of accomplishment and empowering us to take on larger challenges. The beauty of small, consistent actions is that they work in all areas of life. Whether you're striving to improve your health, develop a skill, grow your career, or nurture relationships, the principle remains the same. Small efforts, applied consistently, create significant results. The key is to remain patient and trust the process, even when progress feels slow. Real change takes time, but every small step brings you closer to your goal. Ultimately, small, consistent actions remind us that transformation doesn't require dramatic leaps. It requires steady, intentional effort. By focusing on what we can do today and showing up consistently, we harness the power to create a future that reflects our highest aspirations. The challenge for 2025 is an invitation to step into the unknown and embrace the potential for growth, transformation, and reinvention. As we stand on the threshold of a new year, it offers a unique opportunity to assess where we are and where we want to go. It is a time to take ownership of our lives, to challenge ourselves to become the best versions of who we are capable of being. The challenge lies not in the external circumstances we face, but in our willingness to confront our fears, break old habits, and set bold new goals that will push us to new heights. To become more committed to what we wish to do, the first part of this challenge is to embrace change. Change is inevitable, and it is also essential for growth. Too often, people resist change because it feels uncomfortable or uncertain. However, 2025 presents an opportunity to not only accept change, but to actively seek it. Whether it's a change in career, lifestyle, relationships, or mindset, the new year provides the chance to redefine your path. The challenge is to stop clinging to what is familiar and open yourself to the possibilities that lie in the unknown. The second part of the challenge is to set audacious goals. Many people set goals at the start of the year, but they often fall short because they are too small or lack the emotional commitment needed to achieve them. The challenge for 2025 is to set goals that truly excite and challenge you. These goals should scare you a little because they are so big, yet at the same time, they should be deeply aligned with your values and passions. They should stretch you beyond your comfort zone, demanding new skills, resources, and perseverance. The more audacious your goals, the more rewarding the journey will be as you strive to meet them. The third part of the challenge is to develop a growth mindset. A growth mindset is the belief that your abilities, intelligence, and potential are not fixed, but can be developed through effort and learning. The challenge for 2025 is to cultivate this mindset in all areas of your life. When you face setbacks, instead of giving up, see them as opportunities to learn and improve. Understand that failure is not a reflection of your worth, but a stepping stone towards success. By embracing challenges as opportunities for growth, you will develop the resilience necessary to achieve your goals. The fourth part of the challenge is to practice self-discipline. While goals and growth are essential, they are meaningless without the ability to take consistent action. Self-discipline is what turns dreams into reality. The challenge for 2025 is to develop the discipline to follow through on your intentions even when motivation wanes or distractions arise. This means creating positive routines, managing your time effectively, and staying committed to your goals even when the going gets tough. Self-discipline is the bridge between where you are now and where you want to be. Finally, the challenge for 2025 is to take care of your mental, physical, and emotional well-being. Change and growth require energy, focus, and resilience, and the only way to sustain these over time is by prioritizing self-care. This means investing in your health, nurturing relationships, managing stress, and maintaining a positive mental outlook. When you feel good physically and emotionally, you will be better equipped to take on challenges and pursue your goals with passion and perseverance. The challenge for 2025 is about transforming your life through intentional action, a commitment to growth, and the courage to step outside your comfort zone. This year can be a turning point if you choose to embrace it fully, knowing that the power to create the life you desire is within you. The message of empowerment is a call to action, reminding us that we have within us the strength, ability, and potential to shape our own lives and influence the world around us. It is a message that urges us to take ownership of our actions, decisions, and circumstances, and to recognize that our power lies not in external conditions, but in how we respond to them. Empowerment is not a fleeting feeling. It is a state of being that arises from a deep sense of self-awareness, confidence, and resilience. At its core, empowerment begins with self-belief. Believing in yourself is the foundation upon which all success is built. It is the understanding that you are capable of achieving your goals no matter the challenges or setbacks that may arise. Self-belief is not about arrogance or blind optimism. It is about recognizing your inherent worth and trusting in your abilities. When you believe in yourself, you are more likely to take the necessary actions, make bold decisions, and pursue your dreams with determination. Even in the face of adversity, self-belief keeps you moving forward, knowing that you have the strength to overcome obstacles and continue your journey. Empowerment also requires taking responsibility for your life. It means recognizing that while you cannot control everything that happens to you, you can control how you respond. Empowerment is about moving away from a victim mindset and instead adopting an attitude of personal accountability. This involves taking responsibility for your thoughts, actions, and choices. When you take responsibility, you stop blaming others or external circumstances for your situation. Instead, you focus on what you can do to improve, change, or grow. This mindset shift is liberating, as it places the power back in your hands, where it rightfully belongs. Another key aspect of empowerment is overcoming fear. Fear often holds us back from reaching our full potential. It keeps us stuck in the comfort of the familiar, preventing us from stepping into the unknown and embracing new opportunities. Empowerment is about confronting your fears, not allowing them to dictate your actions or limit your possibilities. It's about taking small steps toward what scares you, gradually building courage and resilience. The more you face your fears, the more you realize that they are often much smaller and less intimidating than they appear. By doing so, you free yourself from the grip of fear and open up a world of possibilities. Self-care plays a crucial role in empowerment as well. Taking care of your physical, emotional, and mental well-being is not a luxury. It is a necessary for personal growth and success. Empowerment comes from a place of strength, and to maintain that strength, you must nurture your body, mind, and spirit. This means getting enough rest, eating well, managing stress, and engaging in activities that bring you joy and fulfillment. When you prioritize your well-being, you are better equipped to face challenges, pursue your goals, and show up for yourself and others. Finally, empowerment involves lifting others up. True empowerment is not a solitary experience. It grows stronger when shared. By empowering those around you, you create a ripple effect that extends far beyond yourself. Supporting others, Offering encouragement and celebrating their successes not only strengthens your own sense of empowerment, but also fosters a community of growth and resilience. Empowerment is contagious, and when we empower others, we create an environment where everyone has the opportunity to thrive. The message of empowerment is simple. You have the power to create the life you desire. It is a message that reminds you that you are worthy, capable, and in control of your destiny. When you embrace this power, you unlock your full potential and become the best version of yourself. Empowerment is about making choices that align with your values, standing strong in the face of challenges, and supporting those around you. When you embody empowerment, you inspire others to do the same, creating a world where everyone has the opportunity to rise and shine. A call to action is a powerful invitation that urges you to move from intention to action. It is a clear, compelling prompt that motivates you to take the first step toward achieving your goals, realizing your dreams, or making a positive impact. Whether it's the start of a new year, the beginning of a new chapter in your life, or simply a moment of reflection, a call to action reminds you that change doesn't happen by waiting. It happens by doing. It's about seizing the present moment and recognizing that you have the power to shape your future. The first part of the call to action is to take responsibility for your life and your choices. Too often people fall into the trap of waiting for the right circumstances, the perfect time, or external validation before taking action. However, waiting for these things can lead to stagnation. The truth is, the ideal moment is always right now. You can choose to take action today, no matter how small. Start by acknowledging that you have control over your own actions, and that the choices you make today will shape your tomorrow. Embrace the idea that you are the author of your own story and you hold the pen. Next, a call to action asks you to identify your goals and commit to them. What do you truly want to achieve? Whether it's personal growth, career advancement, improving relationships, or pursuing a passion, clarity is key. Take time to define your goals clearly and make them specific. Rather than saying, I want to be healthier, commit to, I will walk 30 minutes every day, or I will eat more vegetables and drink more water. The clearer and more actionable your goals are, the more likely you are to follow through. A call to action doesn't leave room for ambiguity. It encourages you to take concrete steps toward what you truly want. Once you've identified your goals, the next step is to take immediate action. A call to action isn't just about planning, it's about execution. This is where many people falter. The desire to plan endlessly or perfect their approach before taking the first step. But the most important part of the journey is starting. Take one small step today that will bring you closer to your goal. Whether it's making a phone call, sending an email, or taking a walk. Every action counts. Don't wait for everything to be perfect. Just begin and trust that the momentum will build over time. Another crucial aspect of a call to action is overcoming fear. Fear is one of the biggest obstacles that holds people back from taking action. It can paralyze you with self-doubt, hesitation, and worry about failure. However, it's essential to realize that fear is a natural part of the process. Instead of allowing fear to stop you, use it as a signal that you are on the brink of growth. Face your fears head on, take action despite them, and know that each step forward diminishes the power fear has over you. A call to action also encourages you to be consistent. Success doesn't come from occasional bursts of effort. It comes from steady, consistent action. It's easy to start strong, but maintaining that momentum is what truly brings results. Dedicate yourself to your goals daily, even when it feels difficult or when progress seems slow. Consistency compounds over time, and what seems insignificant in the moment can lead to profound change over the long term. Finally, a call to action invites you to reflect on your progress and make adjustments as needed. As you take action, it's important to regularly assess your journey. Are you staying on track? Are you learning and growing along the way? Celebrate the small wins, and don't be afraid to tweak your approach if something isn't working. Progress is a process, and it's okay to change course as long as you continue to move forward. In conclusion, a call to action is a powerful reminder that the future you desire is within your grasp. It asks you to step up, take responsibility, and take action now. With clear goals, consistent effort, and a willingness to overcome fear, you can create the life you envision. The time to act is now, and the power to transform your life lies within you.